Okay, so we're right here at Alausa. It's the governor's road, the governor's office. It's interesting to note that today marks a very remarkable day. I'm sure you can hear some background noise behind me. It's interesting to note that today is the 6th day of March in the year 2014. And here we have Nigerian women coming out in their numbers to ensure that the safekeeping of our young Nigerians, and in solidarity of the Nigerian children that are being massacred in their numbers at the northeastern part of the country. So it's a privilege and an honor to see this happen live. It's another movement of peace. It's another movement of action. It sees and brings forth the spirit, the mourning spirit of our fellow Nigerians. So, please stay tuned as Occupy Union are going to use a brief information about this in solidarity with our Nigerians in the northern part of Nigeria. It's interesting. So, the procession is upcoming, and as you can see, please don't be surprised. It's a peaceful walk, like you can see. Today's activities are going on as normal. Cars are moving, and this is a very orderly procession. From left to right, you have numbers of 6 all the way from the governor's road down to its office here in Alausa, Ikeja, Central Lagos. So, interestingly, please enjoy the forward movement. There's motion in progress, motion of the legs and people coming together. This shows that the Nigerian people are really concerned about what's going on in the community. They don't just watch it, they don't just want it to continue, but they are saying no in one voice and in unison to the very dastardly act of the Boko Haram terrorist sect. So please follow us along as we move on to the governor's office, the governor's office of the Lagos State government, and please just stay tuned as we bring you very, very interesting clips and highlights of this memorable long walk to answers about the question of Boko Haram killing in the northeastern part of the nation. Thank you. And as you can see, everybody's somewhat like informed about this movement. It's not an attack movement. It's not a confrontal movement like Miss Lila STMD said earlier. And we can see here that the folks are moving on peacefully, just one side of the lane, orderly, in an arrangement of 6 rows, all the way from Ikeja, Agidingbi, LTV house, down all through into Alausa, and right here on the governor's road, we're right on the way to its office. So, enjoy the walk while it lasts. They expect this to be calm and warm and easygoing. Remember, we are women and we can't walk too fast. Someone once said, can women walk and mourn and walk? Well, it's happening live here in Alausa, Ikeja. As you can see, so we're trying to considering that these are women and concerned about the activities of Boko Haram sect in Nigeria, the northeastern part of the nation, here. So that's the song all the way. We have the song showing their pain so keeping it steady here, getting moderate, a little few meters per second, where I don't have a speedometer, so I can't tell what's the speed level here right now. So, but it's somewhat better, and the pace is slower now, and as we're getting very close and close to the government office. Another fantastic song being sung here by Agidingbi, taking the Nigerian Women Walk and Mourn all the way from the governor's office, governor's road, beg your pardon, down to the governor's office. Please do remember that such movements and walks like this show patriotism and solidarity about the effect of what it can do, and in anticipation for results. Movements like this during the African anticipation for freedom were taken in other parts of Nigeria with the blacks, in other parts of America, Northern America, and we're sure, and we can see the effect of the change that was the emancipation that was experienced, and that's what gives birth to so many black African countries today. So trust that this one is not going to be an exception. We're going to have results, but it's not going to end here. We expect that this change wind continues to move on and on until we find answers. It's not going to be a one-day movement, although there are women, but we expect that this change of wind will blow from Lagos all the way to the central Nigeria, down to the southern part of the country. And remember that the same walk of Women Walk 6th of March is going on not only here in Lagos, it's also going on live down at Port Hacourt, Edo, Benin, and even in diaspora, some parts of London. So what you're seeing here is actually it's a movement all across the board, all the way from the diaspora. Okay, I guess the speed is increasing now, and it's somewhat faster. So women are gaining pace. The momentum is increasing, and you can trust that it's going to be a memorable walk today, all the way. So just reduce the marching now. Now it's slowing down, you know. Okay. Okay, so it's a long walk, as you can see, and thank God, God is really in favor of this walk. As you can see, the weather is very, very cool here in Lagos, central Lagos, Ikeja. Weather is somewhat like 20 degrees, you know, so it's temperate enough for the walk. It's encouraging, it's impressive, and maybe that's a sign of God saying yes to this one and saying, okay, this walk is not going to be in vain, or that could be a confirmation for me. So, you know, when weather works for you, the people work for you, and, you know, kind of God working for you. You know, it has a long way to go in answer finding, or the quest in the search of answers. So we trust that this movement is not going to be in vain, and that we are going to find answers. Okay, just a quick reminder, This is reported live in Lagos, Nigeria, central Lagos, Ikeja, the center of Lagos. We are right here in the Alausa area, the government zone of Lagos, and we're taking a long walk. This walk started from the LTV house, Ikeja, Agidingbi, all the way through to the governor's road, and right now we are running into the governor's zone. So please enjoy the aesthetics of Lagos. It's very, very bright and beautiful, and these women are trying to express their plight and their mourning grievances about the killing. So, but for a quick enjoyment of the scenery of Lagos, in case you want to take a visit to Lagos, this is somewhat interesting place to, stop by to visit. It's interesting, and as you can see, I'll bring you a little bit of what's going on. Here is the Lagos House, Ikeja, where the House of Parliament comes to, have a meeting about the laws that govern the state. So it's a beautiful scenery here in Lagos, and you're sure to expect that this walk is going to bring results as we're moving and marching on all the way to the governor's office. Now, what you're seeing across board there is the deputy governor's office, and it's peaceful. It's a governmental parastatal. So you can expect that this piece is, enjoyed and is transcending all the way for the women. It's cool, it's calm, it's an enabling walk all the way to the Secretariat of the Governor's Office and the Governor of Lagos State and the interim governor, the incumbent governor, Governor Babatunde Raji Fasola, SAN. And you can trust that when we get there, we will have hearings from maybe from the Lagos State Commissioner for Women Affairs, or even from the governor himself, trying to take the plight of the people and trying to make it all come together as one voice for Lagos and for Port Hacourt and for Edo and for Ekiti State. And also don't forget that this kind of work is also going on live right there in London for our Nigerians in diaspora. They are joining this walk. It's a long walk, not to freedom this time, like I said, but a long walk to answers about the questions of Boko Haram, sex, and it's interesting, you can hear I'm panting. It's a long walk, and I'm really having fun here. I'm enjoying this. I pray that the morning session is not forgotten, and that these women are briefly and enabling the spirit of grace and helping to curb this and bringing out the fact of what they really need to get. So it's interesting. Trust me, you're going to have fun. So let's go. Okay, so this is for Nigerians in diaspora. Who says Lagos is not beautiful? Then ask the question, have you been to Ikeja? Have you been to Alausa part of Lagos, Nigeria? Who says Lagos is not beautiful? Maybe you should take a walk back to, take a trip down to Lagos and see the scenery and the beauty experienced here. Right here we have a very beautiful lawn, a park where people have fun, and here, standing here, we're currently standing at the Lagos State House of Assembly. It's a beautiful scenery here, and as you can see, the walk to answers about questions of Boko Haram threats, killings and activities down in northeastern part of Nigeria is still ongoing and pressing on. It's a beautiful scenery here, and we trust that this work is not going to be in vain, and we're going to get answers. And even if it's not directly the solution to those problems, but to trust that we'll find answers, and this change wind will continue and move on. Don't worry, Nigerian people are not, are not confrontal. Yeah, just people trying to explain and send our plight to the government. Okay, just to bring a little bit of remembrance to this issue, we had somewhat of this kind of movement, that you are seeing during the solidarity quest of the poor scarcity when Nigeria occupied, during the occupied Nigeria event at Ojota, where we experienced some prominent Nigerians. It was a lot of fun, although we were still explaining and sending our plight to the government. So it's something like that happening here live in Ikeja, and you can trust that the motive for this one is not confrontal. It's just to explain our plight and to let the government know that we're concerned about these issues, and no Nigerian is to be left out of this quest for answers. So something like that also, you remember, took place in the University of Lagos when the incumbent president of the country tried to change the name of this university in honor of Chief MKO Abiola. And it's peaceful, it's calm, it's very interesting. So we've gotten here at the Lagos House, Ikeja. It's a beautiful scenery, trust me. You might want to take a look. So here is the Lagos State House, Ikeja, where this women's flight is expected to be taken. The Lagos House, Ikeja, getting a lot more solemn. Interestingly, the report is going down, so this is the government area, and expected to, orderly and in procession give our plan to government. Okay? So it's the gathering of women taking leadership all the way from different walks of life, from different professions. The market women are represented, the professional women are duly represented, the NGOs, action groups, all of them duly represented here in Lagos State House.
As mothers, we are concerned, we are worried, and we are saying that there comes a time in the life of the nation. What is the right of using to say enough is enough? We are saying enough of this. Let's see. We are also saying that adequate security. Any government that is in power must ensure that security of life and property remains paramount. Killing has become a recurring decimal. How long will you lose our loved ones? About 59 children were killed. About 20 were assaulted in Benin. Adamawa and killed. Day in, day out. How long shall we continue to waste our today and our tomorrow? So our work is to the point. And that point is that we need government to be much more responsible and responsive, to be much more attractive. We need security agencies to be proactive. We are tired of losing. We are tired of losing our loved ones. And that's why Nigerian mothers are now gathered to say that we've had enough. We don't have excuses. No, we want Nigerians to stop agonize for them, but organize for change. Not east, south, west. We all have the same blood that flows in our vein, and we want to appeal to the people that they should leave fear us from this agony and make sure that this issue is solved for the sake of peace, for the sake of progress, and for the sake of justice.
What I would like to know is, are you satisfied in the manner the federal government is handling this?
No, we don't want to talk about that.
Why?
Because this is a peaceful, non-political, non-tribal, non-confrontational.
What would you like the federal government to do?
We would like the federal government to rise up and hear our cries and do something about what is happening to our children and to our women and our fathers, because it's not just the children. And that's why we've come out. You see all these women, there are a lot in...
Why women? Why women?
Because women are the matrix of a society. Women are the core of a society. When women rise up, the heavens answer. As we are all here, there's an energy that you cannot see. And once that energy transfers upwards, it will vibrate. Without any much ado, London heard and they wanted to join. Benin, Asaba. Right now, we're all Abuja, we're all there. Women, of course with men, that want to be part of us. So like she said, we just say stop the killing, stop the persecution, stop the genocide. Let our children be, because they are the future of Nigeria. And enough is enough. There comes a time when there is a trigger, and the trigger is now. And you've seen all of us together. And I say it's not just here. It's all over. We're in the thousands. London now, they are gathering outside the Nigerian embassy. You understand? Abuja is there. So we just say to the government, we're tired of the killing. We're tired of the suffering. We're tired of the bombing. They should find a lasting solution. My name is Lina. Lina St. Martin. For convener, initiator with all the rest of you. Thank you very much.